Welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24 career mode. We were doing the finale of this, so we got Lincoln, Lernerville, Knoxville, and Weedsport. I'm very scared about all of these because I don't know how all these are gonna. Knoxville's 40 fucking laps again. Oh my god. So yeah, it's gonna be a long recording. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. That's difficulty. Okay, let's race. Every time I try to get to the bomb lane, the car just sucks up to the frickin' high lane. I couldn't even go any fucking faster. 13th, so that's like, what, 8th place probably? Benfield, okay, they're all rolled together. Oh, that's wholesome. 12th and 14th, oh, I'm just smack dab in the middle. How hot. It looks like we're gonna get by Mason Massey for 3rd, which is very surprising, or maybe not. Yeah, see, like, if I don't hit the corner the right way, it just slides up to the outside lane, like, immediately, so... Oh, never mind. I thought something interesting was going to happen, but of course not. Well, started 4th and finished 4th. Other than, like, one corner where we had a shot, nothing else amounted to much. And we're starting where we qualified, so this was just another big waste of time. What's wholesome is we're right in the middle of all of our championship competitors, which is just very wholesome. Hopefully we can gain more points at Benfield, because this is definitely the race I think we can probably do that. We just have to, you know, be smart, which I almost wasn't in that corner. And just do whatever we can to build up points, because I really worry about Lernerville just based on how it was in 360 sprints. That was almost as bad as like Sugar Bush running like 13th, so we can't afford a bad finish, but we can at least try to lessen the blow if we just have a bigger point gap on them. So this is good. We're ahead of them right now. I don't know by how many spots. They're almost wrecking in front of me. I even hit the brake in the corner to slow up, but I had a car to kind of guide me through that corner. So now we're back to our regularly scheduled 9th place or 8th place positioning, so we're hitting the status quota. I'm in no man's land. Nothing much is happening. We're just stuck in 8th, almost 2nd up on Benfield. Still got to be careful to hit my marks. That's really about the only thing, but other than that, nothing else is happening. We're too far back to get to 7th, and yeah, this is why we cut things out, because nothing eventful's going on. Oh, I didn't even know it was the last lap. But we got 8th. Nothing else happened. Benfield gets 10th. Parker 14th. So I think Parker, oh, maybe not completely out of the championship question, but he all of a sudden went from being our biggest threat to now being like a no-show, and now Benfield is. Who's not really been he's been lurking in the background the whole time, and now he's kind of been trying to become like the main character of the series. I don't know, but we gained 4 points on him. That's good. We're going to probably lose a lot of that Lernerville. If we could just get out of Lernerville in decent shape, and I think the rest of it, we should be okay. Yep, 24 points, as I was thinking it was going to be. Parker is 52 back, so he's almost completely out of it. We can't even bank on a tiebreaker, because Benfield would definitely beat us on that. So we have to, yeah. I don't know, I want to get into Lernerville. I want to get out of there. I want to get into that and figure out how we're going to perform. Just repair the car for posterity's sake. And let's get into Lernerville. Oh boy. I'm actually surprised there wasn't more damage. The hell am I going? Can I even go that far back? Apparently so. We didn't hit the goal time, but we were only maybe like 2/10 off. Compared to what it was like the 360 sprints, whether I got better at this track or what, that's not the worst thing, so I don't know. That's gonna be a 14-1, that's 20th. Like I was saying, we were gonna struggle. That's just not fucking ideal. Benfield's 7, so that's what I was dreading. That's what I was dreading all along, because I hate this track for whatever reason. They're just set way too hard here. Don't tell me we're not going to make it into the A-main. It started us 5th. Yeah, it didn't give us like a really good starting gear or something, and okay, we got the spot back. That's all that matters. I was gonna go fucking nuclear if we were gonna miss the entire A-main because of that, because that would pretty much end our championship chances right then and there. Oh, it might even be a little bit specialer. We'll get the 4th place right there at the end. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but that's a nice treat. We'll be starting 16th instead of 20th, so that's actually a really big advantage. I don't know how we did that, but it worked. I don't know what I did. So now we kind of have a shot. Or at least we're not gonna, you know, hemorrhage as much points as I thought. I guess we'll find out, but... I mean, the thing is, the track... I mean, it's driving, it's not really a problem. Like, I don't really have any qualms of getting around here. It's just the AR is just really, really fast at this venue for some weird reason. And the top line is definitely the way, like, the ideal lane to be in. Because, I mean, look at the banking. It's, like, extreme. So I'm not really surprised that that's the ideal lane, but it's just... I don't know. They're just really freaking quick. Some AI contacts, some checkups. We'll actually get some pity positions, or a pity position because of that. Try to get a good X off this corner. Didn't really mount too much. Maybe we'll try to get by Matty Watkins up here on I don't know. We're on the. We'll try to get to the inside of him, but we're still running the top. It actually goes a really good exit there, and we'll get the spot. Okay, that's even better. Thank you to Reese for actually acknowledging my existence. Sometimes the AI aren't, you know, insufferably miserable. He actually gave me room there, which I very much appreciate. Try not to get the car too sideways. I don't know, just trying to maintain the momentum as much as possible. But we're actually able to do something. I mean, this is actually way better than I was expecting going into this race, so... This is still a net positive. That was a horrible bottom lane. I think that might be the spot. We'll get to P12 somehow, some way. I'm not even running like the super duper top lane either. I'm just kind of running like this, like a lane up from the top, and it seems to be giving us just enough, at least enough to kind of keep, you know, make us competitive. So, I mean, we're still running a little bit worse than normal, but it's not a titanically bad result. So, we're gonna lose points. That's a given, but it's not gonna be, you know, 20 points worthy. Still enough to make me concerned though, but. We'll see. Oh, that's a yellow. David Parker is... Oh, my guy's 5th. And we're 11th, so we're only going to lose 12 points, roughly. So that's about half our point lead cut off right there. That's way better than I was expecting. I thought we were going to lose, like, every single bit of it. That was a horrible start, by the way. But it seemed like we were able to do something. Like, it looked like we were catching 10th place, so maybe it is possible we can get to him. Hit Matty Watkins there, but it's okay. Just try to run the semi-top. And I mean, it's weird to explain, but it seems like that's also just as fast as running the super top. I don't know, I'm backing off there. Try to cut up high. I don't know how we're making any of this work. We're actually in 8th. I don't know how we're doing it. But we're doing it. I can't explain. I'm afraid to talk too much because I feel like I'm going to be ruining something really magical here. Because I smacked the outside wall. This is going to be a knuckle fight for frickin' 8th place here. Kyle Arnold's right there. Or Wilson. God, I really cannot afford to be losing a spot. But it looks like we'll have to fucking take it. Ah! I don't know if that's enough. I mean, that one spot really could have made the difference. Of course, Parker gets 3rd, so we'll lose 12 points. So nothing changed. I think we gained a spot. Then he also gained, well, I think he gained like 2. Benfield's up there. That's the one I need to be looking out for. Is fucking Benfield. That Parker. That's only 5 points though. So that's. I'm so used to thinking of Parker, but yeah, it's only 10 points. So we'll have a 14-point lead. That's okay. We can't have another one of these races, I guess. Like, we gotta be a lot closer to have a shot at this. Yeah, 14 points. David Parker closed in, but again, he's only 40 points back, so he's kind of almost out of it, unless he just comes in clutch these next couple races. But we lost points, which isn't great. I really thought it was gonna be like we were gonna like be behind them, so that's honestly way better than I ever imagined. So that's honestly probably the best I could have gotten out of that race. Maybe one more different spot, but that's it. Next up is the incredibly long Knoxville race. I don't know how that's gonna go. I think we ran pretty good here whenever we raced here earlier in the year. Not sure what race that was. Yeah, we got 8th. Benfield won that one, so if he's really good at Knoxville and we're going to get 8th, then we're going to probably lose the championship lead going into the final fucking race. I hope he doesn't win. Like, we cannot afford that. We're not hitting the goal time. If the qualifying time was the same as, like, practice, maybe I wouldn't be sweating as much. But I know it's going to get ramped up another, like, what, 2/10? Or, yeah, about 2/10. So that's what makes it annoying, because whatever, because it's just, I hate it. It's just such an arbitrary way of making it fucking harder. I have the qualifying set to normal. Do I gotta set it to easy or something to make it, like, more balanced for the practice times, I guess? And that's definitely not hitting the goal time. That's 16.2. That's 13th. So we got 8th here in the spring. And Benfield's 6th. Okay. We may lose points again, but if we could be right there with them, maybe we can go into the last race with like a 10-point deficit. I don't know. Maybe he'll run worse. We'll find out. It gets real old when in 6 laps I'm almost 5 seconds back. I don't know how. Like, the lap times they're pulling are so absurdly fast. It's almost kind of depressing how much this game is like 22. Like, almost, it feels like almost nothing was like changed to the AI or anything. So, like, if a new game comes out, why should I even be excited for it? Like, it's just the same shit. We're 13th. I mean, usually in the main we could do a little bit more than where we start, so... I mean, we finished 8th here in the spring, or the first Knoxville race, so I'm assuming that's going to kind of be the same pattern. It all depends on how Benfield performs, because I'm not going to be able to control that or anything. But making some contact. You know, that's good, obviously. You know, I'm just dirty driver, dirty boy. But for P10, we at least should have the car to get to 8th. As Moser is right in front of us. Parker gets a good run off the corner. I try to do that tactic of cutting up high and going down low, but failed to do it. It's a long-ass race, 40 laps. We got a lot of time to kind of figure this out. So, we got that at least on our side. Catch David Parker. Of course, we made contact because I suck. And all that effort of trying to get around him was pretty much all for naught. Got another good run. I even left the throttle there, try to dive in the corner, try to get a really good exit. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed we're not running as good as we did in the first race. So I don't know what to really make of that. Again, these are points that we really need to get because I don't know where Benfield's running. I think he's somewhere in the top 5 maybe. So we really, really need to gain these spots. It just sucks because I don't know if I can get there. Moser's starting to, like, really fall apart now. Parker just checked out for him, so that's actually really good for us. I don't know what happened there. But, you know, leave it to us to make contact and screw all that up. Got the bottom lane, try to do a bit of a slide job on him. Could clear him, but we're really freaking close, though. A hell of a battle for freaking 8th place. And too bad I couldn't really take advantage of that. I'm trying to run the bottom, but it just doesn't seem like it really helps us. It seems like our best chance is to really, I don't know, like dime in the corner and get like a really good exit. That seems to be the strat. Just that, like with a lot of this game, I lack the talent to actually do all those things that I'm wanting to accomplish. There's actually a really good exit there. And we're trying to get to 8th place. Bit of contact there, but we got 9th. Well, for now we got 9th. Now we just have to set our sights on 8th. That was a really good exit. We're side by side with them. More contact. Jeez. Jeez, stop! I need this 8th place. Like, these are points I really need to get. We actually got it. Somehow, some way. I don't know if we're going to get much further than that. There's Nicholson up in front of us, about a second up the road, about almost 2 seconds. So This might be all she wrote. This might be a very boring second half, but at least we got to 8th. That was what we got in the spring. And Benfield's only 6th. So he's actually right there in front of us, so Nicholson could be the one I need to root for to get that spot, so he only gains 2 points on me, so we go into the last race with like a 12-point lead. So I'm really hoping Nicholson can do something. 10 laps to go. Cars in front of me got like 3 seconds on me. I really just have to worry about just maintaining this track position because the 2 cars behind me are only about a second back. So 1 lap car mishap and we're in big trouble. So we really do not need to be losing more points. Losing 4 is way too much in my opinion. So I just want to stay in 8th. Well, that's the leader. I was getting confused. I thought that was the cars behind me. We're a lap down now. That makes it easier for us because now this time is white flag. We got they're right behind me though. I don't know who the hell's second. I'm just gonna just hold the bottom lane here as best as I possibly can. So kind of perfect timing. That's 1 last lap we have to worry about. But we'll bring it home. It wasn't a glamorous day, but it was P8. We lose 4 points still, but we're going into the last race with I think a 12-point lead or something. So I don't know. That took way too damn long to run. So going into last race, we have exactly 10 points. Oh my god. So that is basically 5-spot differential, but we basically need to be ahead of him, or at least be behind him by 4 spots to officially clinch it. Because if we tie, then he's going to win a tiebreaker, whether the game acknowledges that or not. So this is like a throwback to the other series, the other like cars that we ran this career mode, where it came down to the last race. I was very stressed out because I'm very stressed out right now. So please God, Wii Sport, let the freaking national drivers amongst us peers like run relative to each other, and he doesn't run like top 5 in that because we'll be so screwed. I don't know what Wii Sport's gonna be like with these cars. 360 sprints weren't too bad. The only thing I don't know, since this is a big question mark, is how will the other regional drivers run. Usually we kind of, like the last showcase that we did, I don't know what race that was at, Lucas Oil, Dalton got like 9th and we got 16th, so I don't know. I have no idea. We'll find out. Well, that's interesting. We beat the goal time for a showcase race. That's pretty damn promising. So maybe we'll actually qualify a little bit better than I think. I don't know. We'll just get into qualifying, see what happens. I just want to find out who wins this championship. Well, never mind. I have to kind of forget. I have to remember too. The goal time in qualifying goes up way more. That's 3/10 up from practice. So no top 5 for me, but maybe a top 10. Definitely not going to get it that lap, but 13th. Okay, 13th for a showcase. That's honestly not bad. And Benfield is 18th. Okay, we can work with that. We might be in really good shape then. Well, we might have to run a B main because we're not 3rd, so that's going to be a big waste of my time. I really, really wish the AI could just not be like ramped up to 11 for the heats and qualifying dash. Would really like that because it's so annoying. I don't know. We'll just do the B main and get that over with because we'll win that no problem. I'm just sitting back, just relaxing now. What a storyline that the championship leader couldn't even race his way from the heat into the A main. He has to do a B main. How does that happen? Well, that's not the first time that's happened in this career mode, or even in Woo 22 where I hit that inside wall. Luckily, we got a big enough lead to where we'll be fine. Just don't do that in the main because that would be bad. But that's a dub. Other than that wall hit, nothing else really happened. Starting P19, which is not great because we qualified 13th, but we're right by Benfield, so that's interesting. But we should have the race pace to get up into the top 15. So either way, I think we're looking good. I was stressing out over nothing, apparently. Yeah, Benfield's right in front of me, so we should, I mean, based on that was almost a disaster right from the start. We actually got damaged right from the start, too. So, gotta be careful with that frickin' wall. Yeah, 25 laps. This is a little bit longer than the normal race length that I think it would be, but like maybe for these races, for this track, I don't know. Oh, don't fuck with the championship competitor, for God's sakes. Yeah, I mean, based on qualifying, we should have an easy top 15 point, like top 15 finish. Just have to be careful. This track is a little bit goofy in its design, so have to watch out for that. For the most part, we should be okay. Again, Benfield only has to finish really like 5 spots ahead of me to tie, and he would win on a tiebreaker. So right now, we are in more than enough good position to beat him in the points. And in fact, me passing him, it just makes our championship endeavors even easier. I didn't think we'd be getting more spots, but we're to the inside of 17th place here. Should be able to get by him here eventually. I even adjusted the car's tightness. I think it's at 12% or something, so it is leaning a bit more to the right, which I feel like at this track, I do not want this car to be leaning more to the left because, God forbid, I do not want to hit the walls because they are very dangerous. So having a bit more to the right, I think, helps. Or P17, that is completely fine. It's like the one race where I probably wouldn't even care to finish top 15 because I'm ahead of Benfield. And thank God Benfield is not, you know, running top 5 in the showcase. But we're actually going to be able to get P16 here, I think. Yes, we will. Okay, beautiful. Just take our time here on getting by Reese. Or I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, but got to the inside of him here. Just take it easy. We don't have anything like on the line right now. Like we can finish in this position and be completely fine. That was actually that AI contact actually helped us through the corner, and we'll get the spot because of that. So thank you to physics. Well, maybe not. He's actually to main side. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get by Richardson for P14. Didn't think I'll be getting another spot, at least so soon. Now I'm happy. Now I'm very content. Until I hit the wall or something, but stop hitting him. Man, I love just them setting it in the corner. It's starting to get a bit annoying. I think that's like the second time he's done that. The third time he's honestly done that, so stop. I'm not even trying to fuck with them. Cross him back over. We'll lean on him because he's leaned on me 3 different fucking times. Can the car go straight? I specifically set it up to... What the fuck is that? How are we a lap down that fast? I guess we're in the way in the back, but... Jeez. I'm really surprised with how Benfield's been running. And that's a yellow. It's actually only 18th, so... Well, now we're not going to get any more than 14th at max because of that caution. Well, now we got our entertainment yellow. It was probably like a legit yellow, but... Fitting in the championship race, we have to have a yellow with 8 laps to go to really spice things up. That might actually help us because I think we were definitely faster than Reese. Just that, just kept slamming into me. Looks like we'll be able to get the spot. We should get to 14th, and that's all we should be able to get because. You know what? Honestly, that's kind of fair. He's ran into me like 3 different times in this race, so it's kind of fair that I door into him once. Man, they could send it into turn 1. I'm kind of scared to do that. I kind of have a championship on the line. I don't want to be just recklessly just putting the car that close to the inside wall because don't want to damage the car and be in a really bad spot. So, trying to think big picture here. I know I'm thinking smartly for once. That was a really good run off the corner. Oh my god, I don't know how I did that exactly, but that was impressive. Man, we are just no fucks given to the championship leader. Just slamming into me and everything. Whatever. I mean, this is the most entertaining thing in the race right now. The battle for 14th. Fans are on their feet as we're heading into the checker flag. We did it. We somehow got, I think, 14th at the line in a photo finish. Wow. My God. That was a I can't believe I even got 14th at the line. I don't know how we even did it. I was definitely ahead. But not by much, but... We won the championship in 14th. Benfield got 19th. David Parker, nowhere to be found. I don't even know. He made it into the main, but he finished last. Well, there we go. We won it by, I don't know, pure consistency, and then that was it. That was a very anticlimactic freaking finale, but I was stressed as shit. So, oh, thank God. We won it. We don't have to freaking do another season. I was really thinking it was going to happen. We got lucky that Weed Sport, I guess the AI aren't like stupid OP. I will take a freaking 14th. I will take this championship, and I'll take every prize money. Well, actually, we don't even get extra prize money, but I'm satisfied. We won that by 20 points. Parker pretty far back. He was actually almost got passed by Jamie Nicholson. He was only 20 points back. Lusk gets 9th. Good point season for him. We get out of there. One and done. Mason Massey and Mike Norris have the same one thing, but there's not like a 1B or no number alphabet beside it, so that's also very confusing. But 49,000, I will take that highest race payout we've ever gotten. I'm just so happy we don't have to worry about doing a second season of this, so we can move on. Man, that's a relief. That is an absolute relief. I really thought we were going to have to do another season of this, knowing my luck. But we hanged on. Through sheer consistency, we did it. I don't know how. I voice cracked. I'm falling apart here. The only big question is how much will the wingless sprints cost? I'll have to look at the prices and count on and calculate it on my calculator, but otherwise, yeah, it's official. Martina Truex Jr. is the Pro Late Model Champion. Excited fans all across the country celebrate via group video chat. What? Am I just... Or is this like her OnlyFans and she's doing it through her OnlyFans video chat? Is that... I just think it's like the logistics of it. Martina Truex wins the championship, and she's on her OnlyFans, like spreading her asshole. Why? I'm just like, it's like with what? I guess the trophy. No, we're not going there. No, we're not fucking going to glass and jar fucking video. No. Martina Truex is not destined to die in this series. Well, we get 9 top 5s, 21 top 10s. Dalton had same amount of top 5s, but not as much top 10s. We actually had the most top 10s out of everyone, and tied with the most. I don't know how we did it. I didn't really feel like I drove that well, but sure. I don't know. Let's just, I want to see how much the wingless sprints cost for everything, so I know what to do. Because I do want to do an off-camera season in both those series, just at a hard difficulty, just to see if I could win or how I would perform, just out of curiosity. But I don't want to break the wingless sprints where I go into that maxed out. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh God, 39 races. Oh boy, that's at least 10 videos for that whole season if I do 4 an episode. So that's going to be a long fucking one. I should have thought about that more. Really should have thought about that more, because I could have just done like half of it. God damn it, I'm so trigger happy. Alright, so the first one was 151,000. The suspension, this is not factoring in the upgrades past that point, but it's not factoring in the discount either. The other one's 302,000, so we're at 453,000. Next up is 378,180, so that's 831,000. And the engine is 680. So we need basically 1.5 million, which actually my notes here for regional, that's the same amount that it would have been in the regional series for the 360 Sprint and Pro Late model for Max. So interesting. I really thought it would have been way more than that. I'm sort of surprised. So the regional maxed out stuff is the same as the wingless sprint. Yet this is national. You would think that would be a little more. I don't know. I guess that's a good thing. That basically means I can do... I mean, we're almost there right now. See, now we're in a weird spot because... I mean, that's not factoring in a discount, too. So there's a chance that I can actually upgrade everything. But I wanted to my off-camera season to see, like, how I would do it at 100 with everything, so... Maybe I don't do that? I don't know. I need to think about it more. But now I know how much all that is. I need to write that down. Because, yeah, in the 360 Sprint, it's 1,562,000. Then the Pro Late model is 1,512,000. And it's the same exact price for wingless sprints as it is in the Pro Late model. Which is weird. Usually with national, like local, regional, national, the prices do gradually go up. That's how it was in the local series, because local was 115,000, 222,000, 135,000 for the UMP modifieds, 117,000 for the street stock, and then when you go up to the next stuff, it's much more expensive. But then national, it's the same as regional for this car. Like, I'm very confused. But then again, I am going with, like, the level 5 upgrades. So maybe it's factoring that in, too. So never mind. My point is moot. I don't know anymore. Now I know. We'll just figure all that out later, but I should have frickin' went with the shorter schedule. Can I change that? No, I can't. Oh, I should have went with, like, half schedule or something. I think what I'm going to do is I will do this series, but I'll lower it to 100, and the car won't be fully upgraded. It'll probably be pretty close, factoring in discount. That might cut out like 300,000, and we're going to be about 200,000 short, so we're almost going to have everything upgraded, or at least, you know, pretty close to it, so this might actually kind of work out, because then we'll get the upgrade like midway through the season, and then we can make a championship charge or something, so... It might work out this way, not doing it off camera or something. Maybe I'll do that once the series is over. I can do that after the Sprint 410s or something. I'm not really sure. There was like a piece of fuzz on this eraser here, so I was picking it out. But yeah, I don't know. That's it for me. I will see you all next episode. And all that. See you all later and have a good day.